Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome to Farmerize Stuff. Today we're going to build a micro jib crane that will fit on this fluid head tripod. About a decade ago I built a giant sized one of these for my DSLR camera. But today I use a much smaller camera, a DJI Osmo Action 4. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. I love this fluid head tripod, but it's really hard to get the camera into tight spaces for good shots. Stick around and find out how I build it. The supplies I need for this build are rather basic. I'm going to reuse the camera mounting plate for my tripod. I found 4 screws and some nylon thread bolts in my parts bin. A 1/4-inch bolt that will fit my magnetic adapter and mount for the camera, and a piece of conduit. I think I'm going to trim this piece of conduit down to about 6 feet. I'll use this scrapped piece of ash to fabricate a pair of mounting blocks that will attach both the camera mount and the tripod plate to my piece of conduit. This is just standard electrical metal tubing, conduit I purchased at the big box store. I've got a mark at 5 feet, and I'm going to use my pipe cutter to make the cut. I like this pipe cutter because it's fast and it makes for a very clean cut. This piece of wood came off my sawmill, so it has a rough texture. We're going to clean it up with a quick pass through the planer. I'm not too concerned about centering my router bit on the block of wood. The bigger concern is the height of the bit. I don't want to take too big of bites in one pass, so I'm going to lower this bit a little bit and plan on making 2 or 3 passes to get the groove that I want. This routed groove turned out perfect. It accepts the conduit very well, and this will make a stable base to mount the conduit to. Now I'm going to trim this block down using the table saw. I'm just going to eyeball the next cut to get this side of the rail the same width as this side of the rail. I'll square this shoulder off using the miter gauge on this table saw, and I'm including a piece of scrap wood as a backer board so I don't have blowout along this edge. I'm not going to bother with measuring the length of this block. Instead, I'll just get it close enough by holding up against the base plate. So far, I've fabricated the mounting block, connected the conduit to the plate using that block. Now I think we're ready to start on the business end of this camera jib and install the mounting block and eventually the adapter for the action cam. I ended up running the conduit long on the back side. I didn't know if I need to add a counterweight or not. It doesn't look like I'll need to, so I'll probably just cut this off. bolt through my wooden block will eventually hold the camera mount on the crane arm. I've drilled the hole underside, so I had to actually thread the steel bolt into the ash block. I'm going to apply a few drops of super glue before I tighten the bolt, just to permanently fix it in place. I'm ready to install the block that accepts the camera mount to the end of the crane pole. I need to make sure that I install it to the top side instead of the bottom side, so things will work correctly. I'm going to slide the tripod plate into the mount, tighten it up. All right, I think this is going to work great. All right, we're down to the wire. I just need to cut off this excess tubing, cut off these long screws, and then mount the camera attachment to the end of the pole. Then we can start using this jib crane. I'll need to touch the threads up for the mounting screw with a file, just so they don't damage the soft brass that they'll be threaded into. Now I'm second guessing if I should have glued that screw in. If I hadn't, I could have adjusted this a little bit easier. I'm afraid if I wrench down much more on it, I'm going to break it, but I can't quite get it so it is perpendicular to the end of the mounting block. What I'll do is I'll take it off and put a little shim in and then retighten it. I made a shim from an old sanding disc, 80 grit I think, and I'll just slip it over this protruding bolt, and we'll use the camera mount to push it in place. This will give enough clearance and at the same time friction and compression to go ahead and tighten this mount without breaking it. There we go, that's perfect. All right, I've got the camera off the flimsy, cheap tripod and onto my decent fluid head tripod. The jib arm is going to work flawlessly. I can easily position the camera where I want it. And I think it's going to make filming videos by myself much easier. Let's try a couple cinematic shots of all the junk on my workbench. I'm going to go ahead and leave this extended length of conduit. I'm not going to cut it off. I think eventually I'll add a counterweight to it. That'll give me some more options for using this rig for filming some pretty cool stuff in my shop. But if you enjoy fixing stuff, making stuff, and growing stuff, please subscribe to Farmerize Stuff. It means a lot to me. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. And until next time, we'll see you then.